Hi, it's Renee here from the Chronicle team. Today I'm going to show you how I create a presentation end-to-end from scratch. For those of you who don't know Chronicle, Chronicle is a modern presentation tool that's built for serious work and high-stakes work. It combines smart templates and AI that understands business context, so you can go from a rough idea and just a few notes to a polished on-brand presentation in just minutes. Today, I'm going to show you how I prepare for a sales discovery call that I have scheduled tomorrow and my end-to-end process starting from scratch. So let's get started. I'm going to go and create a new document. Now with Chronicle, there are many ways that you can get started. You can start from pasting some random notes and text, generate from a prompt, import your content, whether it's a PDF or a PowerPoint file, or start from our curated and quality designed list of templates that we have added here. For today's purpose, I'm actually just going to start completely from scratch and show you my entire process. Now, I'm going to start by just titling this Chronicle OpenAI Discovery Call, Initial Demo for OpenAI Revenue Team. Now, not everyone is going to enjoy a black and white color, so there are multiple themes that you can select and customize. We have many of these that are preset, or you can just choose one and create your own as well. That's on brand for you. For this, I actually really like our minimal theme, so I'm going to go with that aesthetic. Now, I've actually created a few notes for myself in terms of which slides I need to cover in this call in my prep. So I'm just going to copy and paste that from my Notion page over to the Chronicle, and I'm just going to come back to this as I create these slide by slide. So to begin with, I just need to create a title slide. We have many templates, and that's probably the best way to use Chronicle, so you can choose a template. Now, there are two different types of templates. You have your slide templates, which are singular slides, dozens of categories that you can choose from, or you have complete presentations that are already built for you, and all you need to do is change the content in it. So for title, I'm going to go back to slides, choose title category, and pick one of them here. Now, I'm going to remember that I need to change it to the theme that I like. Now this is an image which I'm going to use our image generation feature to generate something that's a little bit more on brand for me. So I'm going to go with a muted green and gradient, no grain, make it smooth. I can choose from our dozens of image gen models, but my favorite currently is Nano Banana Pro. And if I ever needed to, you can also insert a reference image. So I'm going to generate that. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to title this and it is December 2025. We'll continue to wait for this, and the next one I'll need to do is an agenda slide. So here you can see the image has been generated. I quite like that. I'm actually just going to switch it up a little bit and just edit the sides of this some more. You can see that I have these snap lines, which are really handy. So really liking the look of this. Now I'm going to move on. Now, the next slide that I need is OpenAI context. So this is really just like a problem insight slide just to showcase that I understand what they're looking for and what their use case is. So I'm going to go ahead and select a template again. I'm going to go with slides, probably going to go with a template under problem and insight and have a browse. I think this looks pretty good. I'm going to go theme, pick my minimal theme case for a modern AI presentation system at OpenAI. Okay. Cool. Now I'm going to go in and go with on brand across teams. These are the points that I'm going to communicate. Smart templates and AI. Scales. Change the color. Give me some points on why OpenAI needs an AI presentation tool, including on-brand, smart templates, and AI and scales across use cases. I'm just going to use this to give me some content that I can potentially use in these 3 cards. I'll go ahead and paste that there. And as you can see, you can go ahead and use Muse for your content and filling that out. Now, the next slide that I need is the Chronicle demo. So here I'll do a live demo, but I'll also have a slide to showcase the product. So I'll go ahead again, you know the drill. I'm going to select a template. This time I'm going to go to the product and solution one. I'm going to probably choose something that's more relevant to us. In this case, choosing this. I'm going to go with our minimal theme. Meet Chronicle. Now this is an image which I will make changes to. A light green gradient. And this image I'm going to replace with something like this. Taking a screenshot of this. And I'll paste it in. Pretty happy with that. Awesome. Now, let's see what else I need. A pricing slide. Luckily, we've also got templates for pricing. So I'm going to go in, find business model / pricing category, and I will just choose a basic 3-tier template. Choose the right plan for you. Starts from 15, and then we've got a plus tier for 30 per user per month. I think this is pretty solid. Our pricing reflects, or our pricing at Chronicle, this works. Okay. And then final slide is the timeline and next step slide. So again, I'm going to insert, choose a template. We've got timelines and plans. There's a lot of different ones. I just need something that's relatively simple. So I'm going to go with this. Again, theme, I'm going to change, and we'll go with demo to the leadership team. Kick off legal and compliance. Set up an AI pilot and launch. Steps. Next few months. Pretty happy with that. And then again, I'll go and choose a template, and I'm going to end it there with just probably a thank you note of some sort. This is pretty good. Thank you. All right. I think I'm pretty happy with how that is. The final part, actually, I'm going to actually add my calendar. Now, this is something that's really handy. In case I want to book in some extra time, I'll go and add my calendar. I'm going to turn that into an interactive embed. And then if they have a live link, they will be able to go directly into this and book some extra time with me. So that's something that I always find super handy for people. And I'll use this. Book some time. And then we finish off with a thank you there. Now we can go to the very top and we can see what we've created. Now, when I'm presenting, my final and most favorite feature is something that we call deep hover mode. This allows you to highlight things as you talk. It makes it slightly more interactive and a lot more attention grabbing for the audience. And in this case, you can go ahead and highlight cards as you're talking through. So this is a really quick demo of how I create a presentation in Chronicle from scratch. I hope you enjoyed and learned something, and I'm super excited to see you create a Chronicle of your own. Thank you. Talk soon. Bye.